Welcome to Aptitude Destination. Please pause the video and read the question completely. They have given two statements and we are supposed to find if the data is sufficient for us to answer the question. So the question is basically to find the values of m and n, where m and n are said to be natural numbers. Now the statement 1 says m plus n is greater than the product of mn, and m is greater than n. So for this I can form n number of values, because if I just consider 1 in the place of n and any number in the place of m, let's say 4, this is obviously greater because it will be 5 and the product will be 4, which means I can consider any number in the place of m and get the value as the sum being greater than the product, right? Because anyways it's going to be greater by 1. Therefore just the statement 1 is not enough for us to answer the question. Let's see statement 2. Statement 2 says m and n, the product of m and n is 24, which means this value is 24. In order for me to make the sum of the product, sum of the two digits greater than the product, I'll have to consider 24 and 1 like I said before, so that I'll get 25 here, because any other factors, 12 into 2 and all these factors, they do not give you a sum that's greater than 24. So this is the only possibility. So now I am solving this because I know this part, right? I know this part, that the sum should be greater than the product. That's why I am able to arrive at the unique answer. But if I had just given you the statement 2 and asked you to find out the answer, it's difficult, because just knowing m and n, the product of m and n is 24, I can say there are n number of possibilities, which means I can say 6 into 4 or 8 into 3, 12 into 2 and so on. Therefore either of these statements alone cannot help us find the answer, but then these statements together will help us arrive at the unique solution, where m is 24 and n is 1. So option C is the right answer. The question can be answered by using both the statements together but cannot be answered using either statement alone.